Hey everybody, it's the Walker. So what are we doing today? Well, I think we'll do today is we'll do a review of Ultimate Survival Technologies Paratinder. Welcome to Walmart Survival. We're doing a series on survival kit which is found in Walmart and often at inexpensive prices. So let's take a look at Ultimate Survival Technologies Paratinder. Looking at this looks like it was lit with a lighter. This looks like it was ignited with a fire steel. We've got both. Oh, what's this? Notice for California Bay Area, use of this and other solid fuels may be restricted at times by law. Please check 1877 for no burn or www.sparetheair.org before burning. You know something, if I was in a survival situation, I think I'm calling search and rescue, if I can, a lot sooner than calling the California Bay Area. This is obviously the initial use. Alright, feels very much like regular paracord. I like the colors. It's kind of nice, very bright, very bright. We prefer, around these parts, for survival, I prefer bright colors. So compared to regular 550, alright, seems okay. Let's get a look at the inside. This should be enough for a test. Okay, I see regular strands. Looks like, oh, what do we have here? Take a look at this. Ah, there's a red inner strand right there. Just like they promised. And we have just regular pair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Looks like we have the full complement of strands. We got, okay. So, I guess you know what we'll do? Let's get right on this. First thing, actually let me cut, I don't know how. I cut up a little piece right here. We'll try it with the lighter. Okay, ignited. Well, that burns pretty good. That burns really good. Wow, look at that. Burns a long time too. I like what I'm seeing. I really like what I'm seeing here. Wow. Ooh, it's raining fire. I love that. Whoa. Let's try the fire steel test. Now, this is the first time I'm ever doing this, so, you know, if it's wrong, does this come out? Yeah, it does come out, okay. So, all right, there's the inner tinder strand. I tell you, it's good quality 550 though. I'll give it that. I mean, it's not that cheap stuff I see in Home Depot, which is just a bunch of fuzz inside. Like it's got like, you know, like a fuzzy little core. These have got regular strands. So this is good. This is good paracord. All right, here it is here. Now, following the regular instructions, it looks like there's just a pile right here, kind of like this. Do I fluff it up some? You know, they don't tell me to fluff it up some, but that's my instinct. Try to, like, you know, increase the surface area a little bit. Because I don't know if somebody who just, like, would put... You know, let's try it regular, because I don't know if somebody who would buy it from Walmart... I'm not putting down Walmart or nothing like that, or the customers, would know that you have to fluff things up for a fire steel. So we're just going to go, I mean, you know, without instructions, you might not know that. And there's no instructions in here telling me to fluff it up. So we're going to leave it like that. Well, there it goes. All right, basically unfluffed up. It's burning great. It wasn't that hard. I mean, ooh, I think it's going to take the camera. Hold on. There we go. Well, it's a nice fire, actually. Whoa. I'm pretty impressed with that. That's pretty good. Let's try a real fire with it. I'm going to make a haphazard little fire setup. Just some guy in the woods who found a couple sticks on the ground is now desperately trying to make a fire in a survival type situation. Very sloppy, you know. No accelerants of any kind. Just a little pile of sticks right there. And sticks that were found mostly on the ground. Okay. Here's what I'll do. Is at the core. Got some extra core right here to use as accelerant for the fire. And what we'll do is I'll fluff this up a little bit. As we're a little more serious because we're trying to start an actual fire, so we'll hopefully this wind that's blowing will actually help us out with the tinder. All right, there we go. I think that's fluffed up enough. Shove that right in there. Okay, let's see if we can't get, we may have to fluff it up some more, I don't know. Give this a try. There it goes. All right, so more Paratinder right there. More sticks on right here. Number one rule of firecraft is to actually get a fire. Here's another question. Although it's not sold as waterproof tinder, how does it work wet? How are we going to test that out? You know what I think I'll do? A lot of people occasionally use paracord for shoelaces. Clearly I'm not. Their shoelaces are beaten up. So let's string up some Paratinder as shoelaces, take a little romp in the water, and we'll see if it ignites. Now remember, it's not sold as a waterproof tinder. So if it fails this test, I won't exactly sweat it. All right, let's see here. What could somebody do to get their feet wet? Well, oh, there's a trout. There actually is a trout there. All right, let's say I'm going to try to catch it by my hand. Because I've seen it happen on TV. There we go. Oh, this water's kind of chilly. Ooh, kind of deep too. And I have no chance of catching the trout by hand. Why? Because it has rocks, that's why. But hey, I saw it on TV, so it's got to work. And my feet are getting pretty wet. So we fail at this trout. Let's see if we can haphazardly climb up, further putting our legs as deep as possible in that hole. Now we're up to our knees. Oh, not easy to do with one hand. But somehow I did it. There we go. So further, trying to put myself as much risk as possible. You know, why not risk a broken ankle or something like that by just walking right up the river. Actually, it's hardly a river. There we are. Well, any trout in here? I don't see any trout, but I'll tell you, if they didn't take off already by hearing me. But we're looking for trout. Hey, any trout down there? Hello? We got no trout. I can tell you those feet are definitely wet. And we're gonna climb up on these slippery rocks. That would be the worst thing I could possibly do. You know? Oh, we made it. That is not something I'd do if I was lost in the woods, just because it wouldn't take much to slip on these slippery rocks and do a little tumble. It's only 10 feet, but 10 feet is still 10 feet. Let's see what we can do about testing to see if this Paratinder will actually burn. We made it. We've done all that survival dictates to put ourselves at unnecessary risk and to get wet. We went after a trout with our own two hands, having zero chance. I mean, zero chance of actually succeeding. And we scampered through a stream, going up wet, slippery rocks, in the hopes that maybe we'd break an ankle or something like that. Who knows, you know? I wouldn't recommend that normally, though, but our feet are wet. Now we need a fire. There it is. As I said, this is not advertised as a wet type tinder, but I figured might as well test it out. You're soaked though. Okay, ring it. Here we go. Spin it around a little bit or something. All right. Let's try. First thing, I'm not gonna go on my pack for my knife. Let's use the one right around my neck. Always use the tool closest at hand. We're gonna try it with the lighter. This is really, really wet though. I'll be shocked if it burns, but I've never actually, I don't know. I think we'll just pull. Let's get it away from this other wet material. There we are. We'll save this. We may need this later for something. That's pretty darn wet. Alright, so we'll give it a try with the one advantage of lighter over fire steel. I can apply continuous heat to it a lot easier than I can with the fire steel. But then again, fire steel is ready to go quicker if wet, so different tools. Okay, it's burning and it's windy out, so we'll see how long it can hold that fire. It's definitely burning. But I don't know. And that wind is really pushing on it to go out. I can't shield it a little from the wind. Amazingly, it's still burning. And that is dead wet. it's on the edge, but it's fighting it and it's burning. Okay. Boy, when I shield it from the wind, it burns even better. Let's try it with a fire steel now. Soaking wet. Again, we'll save this for later. We may need this for something else. I mean, this is plenty strong without this strand. Okay, let's see. Well, I guess what I'll try to do, try to increase the surface area of it as much as possible. There it goes, like a dream. Like a dream. And in some ways that was even easier than the lighter. Just a little extra prep work. Man. That's perfect. So what do I think about Paratinder? Well, it worked really, really, really good. Whoa! Ah! Look at that. And that. That's what I was trying to say. It worked really, really, really good when wet. I was kind of surprised at that. And amazingly, it worked even better with a fire steel when I fluffed it up like jute tinder. You kind of like get it fluffy. Then I hit it a couple, a bunch of sparks, and it went off really good. So I was kind of surprised at that. It worked okay with a lighter too, I can't complain about that. Of course, it worked great dry as well. And remember, it's not sold as a wet tinder. So, given that it's high quality paracord with all the required strands and its cheap price in Walmart, I say give it a go. Worst case, you got some nice paracord that's brightly colored. If you like what you've seen, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. And if you want more Walmart survival, just put it in comments. I'll do more of this type of content. And y'all have a great day. I need to go.